Jumbo, everyone. Radja here. Be More, Give More Daily. Always a thrill to connect with you. We all have stories. We all have stories. Stories about what we cannot do in this world. Self-limiting stories. And, we've believed them long enough. We've gotten them from past data. We've gotten them from other people's opinions about us, social conditioning or the environment we grew up in. And we left these stories go on for too long. We've left them unchecked long enough that they have become the truth. They have become certainty. In fact, we confidently make statements like, oh no, I can't do that. I can't speak in front of people. That's just not my thing. Or I can't do sales, or I can't run my own business, or I can't travel in this new country, or learn this new language, or ask for a raise, or start a relationship or a family this late in my life. I mean, all of the stories that we have about what we cannot do, they're just stories. You don't know what you're truly capable of doing. I don't know what I'm truly capable of doing. It's only by pushing the limits. It's only by going to the edge that we find out. So how can we say it confidently from here when we haven't really given it our all? And so that's what I want to challenge you with today. Let's take a famous story. The great Mahatma Gandhi, right? The great Mahatma Gandhi, born in India in 1869. At age 19, he goes to London to study law, of all things, to study law, and it's going terribly wrong. He doesn't fit in. He doesn't really connect with people there. He's not making friends. Long story short, he heads back to India with his tail between his legs and starts a law practice in India. And that's doing terribly, right? And he's not doing well. So he's in Bombay right now, and it's not working. And at age 24, he goes all the way to South Africa, and maybe he'll be lucky there. Maybe he'll go all the way to South Africa and find luck, right? And he gets over there, and one night he's on a train to Pretoria, and he's sitting in a first class cabin. And because of the color of his skin, they kick him out. They literally threw him out of the train in the middle of the night, and Gandhi was born. Gandhi was born, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now, let's stop that story for a second. What if I had a chance to interview him, that day or that week, and basically said, "Hey, excuse me, Gandhi, do you think you have what it takes to inspire India and lead your country to freedom from the Brits?" What do you think he would have told me, right? What do you think he would have told me? He would have said no, absolutely not. He would have said hell no. Now, he would have been sincere, except he would have been sincerely wrong, because you and I know that the rest really was history, and those things did happen. But at that time, I'm sure he didn't believe it. At that time, I'm sure he was sincere about feeling that he probably cannot do that, but yet he did. So truth is, you don't know what you're capable of. Truth is, I don't know what I'm capable of. All I'm saying is, let's not be so certain about the things that we cannot do. I mean, ask anybody that's had any level of high success. They didn't always believe it. They didn't even think they would get to where they are. So, I mean, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro last year. I would have, if you had interviewed me 2 years before and said, "Luke, can you think you can climb Mount Kilimanjaro?" I would have said no, and I would have been sincerely wrong. So that's the thing. We shouldn't believe ourselves. Don't believe yourself, and I shouldn't believe myself either. Let's try. Let's test the limits and really see what we can or cannot do. All right? Be more, give more. Cheers.